One day, Boris and Vika went into the forest to pick mushrooms and berries. The weather was warm, the sun was shining brightly, and the children walked happily along the path, singing songs. But the forest turned out to be so big that they soon lost their way. "Oh, Vika, it seems we're lost," said Boris, looking around. "Don't worry, we'll definitely find a way out," his sister answered, but there was anxiety in her voice. They went on, trying to find familiar places. But the further they went, the denser the forest became. And suddenly Leshy appeared in front of them, an old man with a long green beard tangled in branches and leaves. "Why are you lost in my forest, children? It's not that easy to get out of here." Boris and Vika were scared, but they realized that they had to stay calm. "Please help us," the girl asked politely. The Leshy thought for a moment, scratched his beard and said, "Okay, I'll help you if you solve my riddle. Here are 3 numbers for you, 1, 2, and 3. If you understand what they mean, you'll find your way home." Mom had already started preparing them for school, but they were playing around and didn't understand why they needed numbers and math. The children looked at each other and started thinking. At first, Vika thought that it could just be counting, because 1, 2, 3 were the first numbers their mother taught them. But how could that help? "Maybe it has to do with the steps," Boris suggested. "If we take 3 steps in the right direction, something will happen?" They decided to try. Boris took 1 step forward, then another, and on the 3rd step, a path suddenly appeared in front of them and disappeared again. "Look, a path!" Vika exclaimed. "It seems we're on the right track." But Leshy only grinned and shook his head. "Not enough. Understand to the end what these numbers mean," he said. Then Vika thought, what if 1, 2, and 3 are not just steps, but an indication of the order of actions? For example, first you need to do one thing, then repeat another thing twice. And the 3rd time something special? The children decided to test this. First, they looked around carefully, once, then took 2 slow steps into the depths of the disappeared path. And suddenly, on the 3rd time, they noticed a bright light among the trees. "Look, this could be the exit," Boris shouted. They ran toward the light and, having made their way through the thick branches, found themselves in a forest clearing, where a familiar path to the house was waiting for them. Leshy appeared before them again, but this time his face was kinder. "Well done, children. You have understood that in life it is important not just to count, but to understand that behind every step and action there is a hidden meaning. Now you know what 1, 2, and 3 are."